Good morning, garden family. This is Zulima in Dolores' Garden, Zone 8B, Middle Georgia. And on today, I decided to do an end of May garden tour. A lot of things are going on in the garden, and I just wanted to show you how everything is doing. I also have a lot of harvesting today to do today, but I'm not gonna keep you that long because the garden tour is probably already gonna be long, so I'll try not to keep you. But for those that are new, that are joining us or me, my name is Zulima. I live in Middle Georgia. I am a new gardener, and I'm going on 3 years of gardening, which will be in the month of September. It will make 3 years. So I am completely new. I am not an expert, but I do a lot of research, and I try things, and some things work, some things don't. So let me go ahead and take you around so you can see what's going on in my garden, and let's get this done. We won't cover the fruit trees out on the outside of the property. We'll just do the fruit trees on the inside. So let's go ahead and get to this garden tour. All right, garden family, so we'll start again in this bed. This is my 10 by 10 bed. You see my pigeon pea plants in the front that are doing really good. Finally, hopefully I get some pigeon peas. I'm not sure how long it takes, but it's been growing for a minute. You see it's putting on new growth, and it's gotten taller, and I trellised it, but I'm not sure how long it takes. So these will not stay in the bed over, in the fall. I am going to move them to pots just because I want to be able to keep it, and I'm going to use that MetryGrow light to keep them going. And so I have hot peppers on this side, just a few, which is the jalapeno, the sugar rush peach, and a cayenne long, I think I said it right, cayenne long pepper. And then in the front or in the middle also, I have bell peppers. And let's just see, you see we have plenty flowers. Down here you will see some peppers. I did harvest a white bell pepper, which you guys saw, which I was super excited about, and did not even know that was here until I started moving some things around. So I do have little peppers on these plants. I also have dropped in some green bean seeds in, and as you see, they are putting on flowers too. So I will be getting some green beans very soon, which I'm super excited about. And the variety I have down here is jade, the jade green bean, and this is a bush variety. Just looking to see, this is a sugar rush peach. As you see, there is a pepper there, some peppers there. So the plants are really putting on some growth and looking really good. Marigolds dropped in between. I have a Shasta daisy over here, and I see peppers all in between. So it's doing really good, really good. Marigolds, let's see if I see anything. I did harvest a few of these peppers. Just pulling that out. Paprika pepper here, which is looking good. And then you see peppers there. So it's looking pretty good, y'all. It's gonna be loaded with peppers. And in this bed, we harvested those potatoes together. I still have the stakes here, which I need to take up, and I put in the sweet potato plants, slips. So the slips I have here is a Beauregard. I have a Mirasaki, and I want to say a Georgia Jet, if I'm not mistaken. So they look pretty crappy, right? I know. That's how they usually look when I first put them down, but I think they'll be fine. And over here really looks like really bad, but once they get their footing, I think they will pick it up. The look, I'm not putting any mulch on top because I do plan to put some side dress these and heal them up a little bit more. And so we'll go here where the tomatoes are. I have marigolds in the front. As you see, I started those myself, the Kilimanjaro, and then I have tomatoes all to the back, which need to be harvested. Especially I need to get these things today because we are supposed to get some rain, and I don't want them to split, those that are ready. And in the back, it looks like these are a black from Tula. Those that are blushing now, that's what it looks like, a black from Tula. And then this one over here is a Kellogg's breakfast. This is a Sun Gold, if I'm not mistaken. And then I'm trying to look at the signs as I tell you what varieties there are. And a Firefly. So this on the end is a Firefly. This is a Sun Gold, black from Tula down to the end. And then I have some in the front, as you see. Basil down there that I purchased from the store that is going to seed. I usually just let that go. And I have borage on the end. And amaranth. Oh, let's not forget this amaranth, which is looking beautiful. Loving how it's looking. I had to tie it to the trellis, and it's looking really, really nice. I also forgot to show you my zinnia to the front that has branched out, that I have harvested plenty flowers from. All right, that is it in this bed. And here we have a green stalk that I have some alyssum flowers popped in. And then I also took out, I don't know what I took out from here, but I did put a summer crisp lettuce, which is looking really good. This looked like this was something, not sure what, but yeah, not gonna say there. And here's another summer crisp lettuce. So I have strawberries to the top. I have some parsley that I started from seed. We did that together. I have some dill that I harvested from to make some pickles, and some more alyssum around, more parsley and more dill on this side. And then in this bed I have tomatillo peppers. Listen, I am so tired of these leaf-footed bugs. As you see, I looked up how I can get rid of them. I'm just gonna go get a handheld vacuum, electric vacuum or whatever, and try to suck them up because I'm so tired of them. They are over everything. This tomato look like it's split. We'll take that off. This tomato plant look like it's already started to disease, which I will probably go ahead and cut this down because I have plenty of tomatoes. And I have harvested some tomatillos. Those are what's to the back, and I did have to cut quite a bit, but I need to figure out how to get rid of these leaf-footed bugs. Marigolds to the front, tomatoes to the front, and also to the back. And I'm trying to see what varieties. This one looks like a Missouri Pink Love variety of tomatoes. And then I have tomatoes to the front, more borage to the side, which is massive, and I love it. Since we are here, I have a pigeon pea plant here, some basil that I started myself from seeds in the front, which I'll go to the front. It's just a little bushy. I started this basil, some dill I popped in, and green beans I popped in the middle. And this here is my Determinate variety of tomatoes. That's why they are in cages. I did have to cut this back because I was trying to slow down this disease that's right here that's taking over this plant. But other than that, it is really putting on lots and lots of tomatoes. As you see, they just haven't, started to turn yet. And I have a dill here that went to seed. And over here I have another pigeon pea plant. So this is the jungle, the tomato jungle right here. Let me go around. Marigolds on the end, shots to daisy here. But yeah, this is definitely massive. And in the front, I have a honey rock and a sugar cube cantaloupe. And I know I have some cantaloupe in there. And what I've been doing is just helping it trellis to this trellis, which it should be doing anyway. But sometimes they need a little help. Okay. I did spot a few cantaloupes. I'll try to show them to you. I am going to trim some of these. There's one in there. I will have to do some garden maintenance. I'm not going to do anything on this today because it's supposed to rain, but I am going to do these tomatoes and give them another string. Oh, there you go. I know there's another one in there somewhere, but I can't see it right now. But this is what this is looking like. Kilimanjaro marigold on the end. And we'll go ahead and cover this trellis here. So what I have here is some okra all to the front. I did go in yesterday really quick and pop in some striped Armenian cucumber seeds, and I have one plant that I popped in the day before yesterday. So there will be cucumbers growing up on this trellis. We're going to try to use all trellises we have to grow whatever we can up. And this bed, as you know, is for the little project I have that I want to give away to the those that are in need. This is their pepper bed that's starting to fill out. I have nothing but bell peppers, 2 eggplants, and I have banana peppers over there, and this is all for them. So I'm super excited. I can't wait till this starts to produce so that I can begin harvesting and preparing those bags for them. And then here I have those purple tomatoes, which you see. We trimmed this together. Y'all saw me do the other string, and you see how quick these are. I'm going to go ahead and trim these today because I want to put some more Florida weave on them to make sure that they stay nice and sturdy. But I really have to stay on top of pruning with these because, my word, they will get crazy out of hand, and I don't want that to happen this year like last year. Here I have more tomatoes on this trellis. Look at that massive tomato there. And let me see what variety this is. This looks like the striped German variety here. I have more tomatoes. I have a Valentine over here. And if you can see, and I'll take you to the back of the trellis so you can see all the ones that I need to harvest, which will be doing that really quick. So today I'm going to harvest the tomatoes and trellis these tomatoes over here. I also have some cucumbers and stuff I need to harvest that I'm going to take you to. Here is the parsley that's going to seed. Once this is finished, I will cut this down and I will plant new parsley in here because this will remain a herb bed. In this bed, we didn't do this together, but I did drop some more seeds. I dropped some Waltham butternut squash and some butterscotch butternut squash. I don't know why it looked like something was digging there, but I don't know. Let's go ahead to this green stock. I have to plant this, which I will do a day of planting the green stock. Had some lettuce that's still in here. I did direct sow that that summer crisp lettuce that's supposed to be heat tolerant. As you see, this looks pretty gory from the what do you call that? The worms eating off that. Other than that, this is what this green stock is looking like. So I do have to plant some more things, and I'm not sure at exactly what I will. I'll probably do some more lettuce. And here is our watermelon patch, y'all. I have watermelons going all throughout. Look at the little tiny one there. Look at that one over there. Let's go around this way. Let's see if we can see any. I see a big weed here. Oh, sorry, my allergies, y'all. I see one here. I see a nice one in here. I don't know if we have any more in there. I'm sure we do. But this is working out really good how I expected. There is one that's getting, if it was pollinated. Nope, it wasn't. It fell off. Here is another one. Here, I know it's one hiding in here. So it's looking really good, and I'm sure I have more. I'm sure I have plenty more of watermelon in this pack. All right, and this green stalk also needs to be taken care of, but I have some basil that looks like it's been eaten up pretty good, but the summer crisp lettuce looks great. They have not bothered my summer crisp lettuce. So these are the nasturtiums. They don't look all the best, but these are looking good down here, but these at the top are not looking that great. So again, I will do a planting. I'm waiting for my other green stalk to come, and I will do a video on just planting green stalk, because I still have to think of a plan of what I want to do. And in this bed, my friend gave me 4 tomato plants that I just planted, and I put them in cages. Now one of these are a tiny Tim that don't need a cage. Not sure which one that is, but once it reveals itself, then I will remove the cage from the one that don't need it and put it on the one that does. I also have a zucchini, no, yeah, what is that? No, eggplant that she also gave me, and wow, look at the growth on these. What are these? Oh shoot, I see a huge zucchini I need to get to. What are these? What is this? Oh, a delectable honeydew melon in the front. That's what you see. I also popped in some, or did I? No, not on this one. I didn't pop anything in. Yep, that's what that is here. And then over here, I have pickling cucumbers that just looks like really a bush variety. So they really didn't need a trellis. I already made some pickles, and I see some that are putting on. You see that squash over there, that zucchini I need to harvest. So I do need to go through and harvest some more pickling cucumbers and save it for the next batch of pickles. I already made 6 jars of that. So pickling cucumbers to the front. Oh, I popped in seeds here. All right, I need to grab that. So hopefully I can get to that today. I did cut down a few, as you know, of plants that were affected by the squash vine borer. I do have some left. I have not seen the vine borer here again. Once I trimmed back everything, I have still getting zucchini, which is perfect. And I almost for sure I saw a squash that got pollinated. Oh, there it goes. I got a squash, y'all. Don't give up, y'all. Just keep planting to get you some squash and zucchini. And the variety I have it over here is a black beauty spineless beauty zucchini, which is looking really good. Let's go ahead and go to these beds here, which are green beans, the yellow and green variety. I want to say one is a Goldilocks and the other one is a Jade. That's looking really, really good in here. No beans as of yet. The mint and the marshmallow plants look to have recovered and are finally standing up, even though I have it trellis. And then here we had Storm, of course. I'm thinking of cutting it all off and letting it rebirth itself. Here I have some sweet pea flowers that have not trellis and don't want a trellis apparently. So I went on ahead and popped in some seeds around this trellis for cucumbers. I need to also prop this up. Zinnias, amaranth, as you see, is full of holes. But guess what, y'all, was not full of holes? My other plants. So they are loving this amaranth. And I'm happy that it's working, the trap crop. I'm so happy. I have zinnias in the front also, popped in some seeds here, and sweet pea flowers on the ground. That's it. And zinnias to the back. And the beautiful, beautiful sunflowers that just opened up. And these are called the Joker sunflowers. And I think they are absolutely beautiful. Why? Oh, those are little bees. I was like, what is that? These are little bees all around. So I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Awesome. I will do more next time. So let's go ahead to the back. Let's cover the herb bed. Sage, which I purchased. Eucalyptus, doing fabulous. Chamomile, I started myself. That's the Roman chamomile. Rosemary, looking fabulous. Oregano, some more eucalyptus, and thyme here. I might also trim this really well. I have, oh, I forgot to tell you, I still have onions in to the back that are still putting on some growth, not ready to give up as of yet. So here are my strawberry beds here. These are Juneberry. I have been harvesting off of these every single day, which is really good. And since we're walking this way, we will go ahead and view the back of the trellises. You see that beautiful tomatoes that I need to go ahead and grab. Over here you can really see them. Nice. I'm so tired of these leaf-footed bugs. They keep flying by me. They trying me. They know that I haven't figured it out, but I will. Just best to believe. Tomatoes. And let's go ahead and turn around here. Some zinnia, some calendulas over here, and you harvested some zinnias with me in this bed. Oh Lord, I see a strawberry out of a bag. We have strawberries to the bottom. As you see, they have look like tripled. And then I have a Concord grape that's supposed to grow up this trellis, which it is doing a fabulous job. And then if you want to see the 2 grapes that this is putting on, which I really didn't expect, but look, it's beautiful. This is trellising really well, and I love it. I love that this grape knows exactly what to do, because my other stuff that's supposed to trellis acts like it doesn't know anything. All right, we have Berry Lane right here. I have some raspberries in the cages here behind the netting, the bird netting, which I have to go and harvest. I will not be harvesting this stuff in the heat of the day. Oh my God, I see massive cucumbers back there. We'll go back there. Raspberries that need to be harvested here, which you harvested with me the other day. Look at that. Lord, I might have to get that before the birds peck through. Uh-oh. That tells me I didn't cover this up too good. I didn't do my job. Didn't do a good job. All right, we have strawberries down to the bottom and blueberries that will fill out the rest of this bed. As you see, a raspberry have somehow come under and erected itself right there, which I will pull up and put in a pot. Strawberries here, all are Juneberry. Blueberries and strawberries, as you see, if you can see, some pink lemonade that need to be harvested. Strawberries down here and blueberries up to the top that you see that I need to go ahead and harvest, which I didn't do any harvesting yesterday, but I will have to do lots of harvesting today. And lots of strawberries also are in that bed. Now we'll go back to my corn that has been pollinated. As you see, the silks are turning brown. Once they become brown and crunchy, that means it is time to harvest. But the corn is filling out really good. Went through a lot with this corn, but in the end we're gonna get some corn, so I'm just super thankful for that. And here I have cucumbers that are trellising, finally looking fabulous and putting on lots of cucumbers, which they go, oh, there is one back there. So I have a lot of stuff I need to harvest. I don't think I'm gonna get that all done. Corn, the variety of corn I have here is the peaches and cream corn that I'm growing for the first time. I do have beans in between this corn. So it's looking good. Looks like everything is really getting a good pollination. I'm hoping that all the kernels will be filled. So not ready yet, but doing good. I did do a spraying on these with some BT just to prevent the corn earworm from wreaking havoc, pretty much. Cucumber. Yeah. And more corn, y'all. We did pretty good. This didn't take long at all. We are doing pretty good. All right. And I planted this corn on March 14th. And this is the view of the corn. This corn is super tall. Did really, really well. I'm not going to plant more corn this season because, you know, as you wait later, you'll have a bigger problem with pests. And I'm just going to put something else in these beds back here. I'm thinking of putting some more beans back here, which I would really like lots of beans. All right, so let's go and cover the fruit trees. You know what, since we're here, let's go in the shed and let's just look at the potatoes that were harvested. And then we'll go and look at the fruit trees and then we are done. So I have the fan going just to provide some air circulation. I have onions that are still curing here. Potatoes down to the bottom. If you can see, lots and lots of potatoes. They are doing really, really well. They are curing here in the shed. And I have potatoes to the top. And the really, really tiny ones are right here that we're going to throw in some pots and some garlic that's still curing, making sure it's completely dried out. All right, let's go ahead, because we don't waste no potatoes, small, big, we'll throw them in the pot. We're gonna eat them just the same. All right, let's go to the peach tree. Now this peach tree, the fruit that were on it mostly dropped off, and the couple that I did have left had the bug that burrows in, and I went on ahead and pruned this tree really, really good. I mean, real hard. I opened up the middle. Me and my son did this. We opened up the middle, got these low, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and kind of top it off to make these branches shorter, which I'm really pleased with how this is looking. I'm really gonna prune this some more once, you know, the dormant season, but I already did what I call summer pruning. Since I didn't have no fruit on it, I said we're gonna go ahead and get this tree under control. And then here we have an apple tree which is putting on fruit for the first time this year. Bless me. You see the apple there, looking really, really good. There is one, but we have more. It's just about spotting them. Let me go to the tree that has a lot more. I only see one on this tree. I know it's some more on there. But let's go ahead and go to this tree. And of course, we have all the flowers. Snapdragons, which I've been love harvesting those, which I'm really, really happy. I have a bunch of bouquets in my house. I have some Shasta Daisy down to the bottom and some forget-me-nots. That's looking really good. Let's go here so we can see these apples. The first year that I'm getting apples, looking really, really good. Oh, that looks like an apple up there. I know I have some more. Oh, there is one there, and can't find the other cluster. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Here is a citrus tree. Oh, I forgot to show y'all two citrus trees that never did anything. However, it did not die this season. It's growing really good. I'm gonna leave that in the ground. I'm not gonna dig that up. That'll be too much. But the citrus trees that I have over there, I'm going to leave them in the containers. And here I have another citrus tree. I think this is the lemon, and then I believe that this is the orange tree that has not produced anything as of yet. So I'm hoping we get something. Here I have my hollyhocks that are looking really good. Well, most of the leaves are looking great. And here I have a pear tree that's looking really, really good. And there is a pear on this one. First time getting fruit on this pear tree. I'm trying to see if I see any to the top, because in the other tree they are all to the top. This is another pear tree, and let me see those. They are all up to the top, super high, and I'm hoping that you can see, but if you can't, just believe me. I have at this moment, it's probably about 15 to 20 pears from what I can see on this tree. Here is a plum tree. I did the same thing with this plum. I did get all the plums from down to the bottom, because you do not want to leave the diseased fruit that drops off down to the bottom. This is another tree that I had a big issue with, that codling moth laying their babies, burrowing the fruit. I believe that's the name of that. I went on ahead and trimmed this tree real hard. I pruned them bottom leaves. I said, you know what, you already got some stuff going on with the fruit. I might as well just go ahead and prune you too. So I got those bottom branches. I cut the middle out, which opened up this tree really good. One thing that I read that will help is to trim the tree really well, open up the center to prevent this. So next year, because this year is already here, unfortunately, and you know, I just got to do what I can to prevent that next year. So I will prune some more, of course, in the when it goes dormant, and then I will be spraying this tree on a schedule. I'm gonna have to get another backpack sprayer just designated for my fruit trees, because we're gonna prevent that next year. Hopefully, I'm hoping for the best, but it looks a lot better. Cut those bottom trees. I love how it opened up, giving this area some sun. And then this one didn't have much of an issue, because I'm not sure. It didn't have much of an issue. So, but I do have some fruit on this. So we're not going to have a great plum season like we did the previous year, but we're going to get some plums, and that's all that matters. Look at this aphids, of course, on this, but that's what the ladybugs are here for, and I leave them alone. And I haven't had any issues because the ladybugs have been doing their job. So I think that is it, man. We did a good job. I don't know how long it don't seem like I was out here long, and I'm super happy about that, as far as not keeping y'all so long. So this is what the garden is looking like. I love how I did this garden, everything this garden season, to put more thought into where I was going to put things. I have already started planning my fall garden. Let me go ahead and let me tell you what I'm doing moving forward, and then I'm gonna get this taken care of, because I really need to do this. And then I'm going inside. Believe me, I'm going inside. I've been working when the sun goes down, which is a lot better for me. All right, hey garden family. So my camera cut off right at the end of the tour. Thank God that it didn't cut off between the tour, well, in the middle of the tour. So what I went on ahead and did, the Lord provided me with some clouds over this sun, so I went on ahead and harvested. So let me show you what I harvested, which took me about an hour. I'm just being real with the time, because it's fun to harvest, but it takes some time. So I thank God for the clouds that he put over the sun. So these are the cucumbers, Market Moore and Jergen cucumbers. This is a Market Moore, and this is a Jergen, okay? And then I have loads and loads of strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries. Strawberries are covering about 75 to 80% of this harvest. And then you have some blueberries next, and then the raspberries. And then last but not least, it's not last actually, I have some zucchini and, oh no, 2 zucchinis and some pickling cucumbers, which is here. And I know I'm gonna have